How are you doing? This is a big month for you, and it's all about finding your voice, trusting your voice, and trusting the future. We have some profound things going on this month, and it starts off with you being urged to look at on a soul level, and in fact, a revelation coming to you on a soul level about, traditionally, we would say your career, but if you're not working, it's about what you feel is important, right? What are your projects? Doesn't matter if we're retired, doesn't matter if we're 103. You know, what is it you're looking forward to and you're putting yourself out there in the world about? What is your reputation? What do you believe in? And because Venus and Neptune are coming in strong and saying to you, okay, this is it. You know, this is a very important time where your soul is going to give you a massive clue about what you should be doing. And as I say, we're all doing something. So whatever you are doing, and also how other people are seeing you in what you're doing, comes to a head. But you have this beautiful, loving revelation, and it is absolutely intense and fabulous and just extraordinary. So this goes on all month, actually, on and off. And then after that, the next bit, Aries, always have to tell you what's coming next, is about you feeling part of the whole and manifesting the most extraordinary future. But let's stick with this for now. We have Mercury sextile Jupiter as well. Excellent news. Mercury, the planet of communication. Jupiter, the planet of good fortune. And for you, and a lot of this is happening for you, actually, there's going to be something that seems, I don't know the word fated, but fated in a positive way. Some synchronicity, some magic, some extraordinary coincidence or message that, or wisdom that comes up inside you, which is going to lead you into abundance, good fortune, something very positive coming your way. Also, on the next day, Venus is sextile Pluto. There's big change, and it's like this is a month where you decide to come into your power. You decide to risk it, to actually listen to your voice, to speak your truth. You know, you're often classically described as someone who scuttles sideways. Right now, you are moving forward ahead, and you are like, rah, this is my voice, and I'm standing firm in my integrity to say what I think. And there's a big healing coming to you, particularly when Mercury joins forces with Chiron on the 8th. There's a big healing coming to that part of you that finds it difficult to be out there. And even really, really successful people, whatever that means for you, whether that means, you know, the world's famous SEOs, or whether it means someone who lives in a forest very confidently in their log cabin, you know, whatever success means to you, even the most successful people, trust me, have the same insecurities, fragilities, and vulnerabilities as you do. And you suddenly, you get something, you realize something, and you're ready to step forward. Mercury then switches signs on the 10th and goes into Taurus. And then you're moving into a phase of being brilliant at manifesting, being brilliant at stepping up and stepping out and putting stuff out there and knowing that you're a valid part of the whole. You have a sensation that actually you belong. And when you feel that, because sometimes you don't, you know, sometimes you're behind that little shell of yours. When you feel that you belong and you're confident, things get a lot easier for you. Now, this full moon is saying to you, it's time to feel joy, happiness, sensuality, and all things fabulous. And if there's anything blocking that, because it's opposing Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable, and plus Mercury is square Pluto, there is this sense that really, you know, you have to say what you need, even if it means letting go of something. You know, what do they say about you? What is the traditional thing about Cancer? Security is everything, darling. But sometimes it isn't. Sometimes security is letting go of things that hurt us or no longer serve us. And you are at that very, very important point. A message is coming to you on this full moon about how you can have true happiness and joy, and perhaps what you need to let go of to get that. The sun is joining forces with Uranus on the 17th. There is a surprise from the universe, but you're all right, because the sun gives us confidence. You are all right to take that genius idea or surprise and do something with it. Okay, you might get a bit of fallback from someone with Mercury squaring Mars on the 18th, the day after, but you have the courage of your convictions this month. Then the sun enters Gemini. On the 20th, there's a big shift of vibe. It's all about you being intuitive. It's all about you sensing things. You're very super sensitive in all ways, psychically, spiritually, and emotionally. You want to merge with people. You really want people to understand you on a soul level. Be careful no one tries to take advantage of that need by hoodwinking you or manipulating you or gaslighting you. By the time that the super new moon comes about, there will be a revelation. And if anyone's conned you, tricked you, lied to you, that will come up in a massive way on that new moon. The other big news of this month is that Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, the planet of rules and regulation, is going into your career reputation zone, which we talked about earlier. And basically, now, Saturn isn't necessarily about other people telling us what to do and the rules society even tells us to follow. Sometimes it's us knowing what we have to do and our inner soul responsibilities that we have been ignoring. And it's time to step up. But the great news about Saturn is when we do step up, we get a massive reward. So you're working towards something which is about the meaning of success, whatever that means for you and your reputation, and you're getting out there. You're super psychic and intuitive, so trust that, particularly when Mercury enters Gemini. And you will get hidden information on how to go on this journey with Saturn when Mercury sextiles Saturn. Information on how you and what you need to structure and commit to make those fabulous dreams come true. And with Mercury sextile Neptune, the answer will be there. All the signs and symbols will be there. As I said, the new supermoon in Gemini will reveal something intuitive, but also possibly, if somebody's not been telling you the truth, that comes to the surface and you are liberated by it. And could even be something that someone lied to you about years ago, but whatever it is, it's affected your journey in some way, and now you're free. Finally, when the Sun and Mercury conjunct in Gemini on May the 30th, trust your intuition and act on it. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul, time out, where we can really spoil ourselves.
When someone comes online, I'm already there. Their energy straight away goes whoosh, and the messages start.
We need happiness in our lives, we need joy, we need love, and these things shouldn't be so elusive. They should come to us as our birthright. And I want people to have that, to give them the ability to go directly to their dreams.
This work is incredible, it's joyful, it means so much that I'm able to give that gift to somebody.
I'll be looking at the obstacles in your life, but also the opportunities. I'd like to be the person that's going to straighten your crown for you.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them and gives some validations. So it was a psychic reading.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.